Thank you to Cody for their generous donation on Patreon. Hello everyone, my name is Deckerlink the Trained Unprofessional, and welcome back, kinda welcome back, in a multitude of ways, because a long time ago I played a game called Morenatsu, one of the most cherished furry visual novels of its time, and of all time, and I did not like it, so that didn't go well for me. Then a new project was getting worked on called Morenatsu Revisited, and I played that because it was a reimagining of the as of yet incompleted Morenatsu. And then that same person that was making Morenatsu Revisited is now doing a completely overhauled version where they're changing fucking everything. You'll see soon. You'll find out what I mean. They changed a lot. July 31st. I slowly climb the stairs up to our house. The weight of the book bag on my shoulders is starting to make my arm go numb. Oh, Hiroyuki, that's us. That's us in the corner there. Breathe out a sigh of relief as I finally reach a familiar doorway. Reaching into my pockets, I give a faint smile when I pull out my keys. Can't wait to lay down after that. My mind goes over the events of my day so far. The doorknob turns, allowing me to enter the house I live in. Oh, look at this. This is Squiggly City. It's not an unwelcome sight, but I can't say as I've ever felt like I belong here. I lay my book bag down next to the table and I lay across the sofa. It's been 5 years since my family moved to Osaka. I cover my eyes to shield them from the bright light above. Sure, my dad may have landed an incredible job opportunity out here, but not a day goes by where I don't miss the life we used to have. City life is so alienating. I've never been able to adjust to it. I don't think I've made a single lasting friendship in all my years here. And now I've got senior year just in front of me. Ooh. The thought of it sends a shiver down my spine. I miss when life was so simple. I miss the old country roads I used to run down with my friends. Oh, you made it home from the library, duh. Jolt up from the position I'm in. My mom stands smiling at me from the hallway. Yeah. That's good. Did you finish all your homework? I let out a deep sigh. Yeah. What else am I going to do with my time? It's not like I have any friends here. Guess I'll just waste away yet another summer playing video games. Oh, stop that. Have you even tried meeting people, honey? You have a whole city full of people you could talk to, and yet you're here you are laying around doing nothing. Here you are laying around doing nothing. Huh? Sweetie, I love you, but you need to take better care of yourself. Take a look outside. The weather is nice. You should be out there having fun. I groan under my breath at her suggestion. It's summer vacation. All I feel like doing right now is laying down. There's deep concern in her voice as she speaks up again. I'm worried about you. I return to my position on the couch and cover my eyes with my arm again. Here, a letter arrived in the mail today for you. She plops the object on my chest and walks back down the hall. The handwriting looks familiar. I sigh yet again, removing my arm from my eyes so I can check out the letter. Yeesh, people still write these things? At a second thought as to who it could be from, I rip open the package to start examining the paper within. Hey, this is the same picture from the fucking first game. Eh? My eyes catch a glimpse of the name at the bottom. Torhico. Whoa, that's a blast from the past. I can't believe I'm receiving a letter from my old best friend. I wonder what it says. The handwriting is kind of hard to read, and the grammar is choppy. Hey, how's it going? I'm the same as always. Everybody really wants to see you again. Why don't you come visit this summer? I'll be waiting. At least that's what I think it says. You really should have written more, but at least it's sincere. Looking at the package I ripped open, the return address tells me it's from my hometown, Minasato. That name brings back so many memories. Endless blue skies, the vast countryside, the sound of chirping insects, the murmuring of the streams, the trees rustling in the gentle breeze, and the faces of my friends as we played until sunset. It's been 5 long years since we moved away, and yet these memories haven't faded. Sitting here with this letter, I know exactly what I'm gonna do with my summer! I'm going home! Homecoming Morenatsu Revisited. There's the logo right there. Guy, I forgot how far away Minasato is. After reminiscing about home yesterday, I contacted my old friend. His phone number hadn't changed, and he sounded a little embarrassed to hear from me again. Took some effort, but I managed to convince my parents to let me visit for the rest of summer vacation. Hey, I recognize that gas station. Minasato should only be an hour away. Just a bit more. The window on the bus goes round and it's cold to the touch. The scenery seems to continue on forever, but I know I'm getting close now. I'm starting to get the shivers. Why doesn't this bus have any heating? I try lying to myself, but my body temperature tells a different story. It's been so long since I've been there, I can't help but feel nervous. I wonder how everyone is doing. I haven't talked to any of them since I moved. I was always terrible at maintaining friendships. Last I heard, they were all going to the same high school the next town over. I'll admit, it never really crossed my mind to come back and visit. It's not like my life in Osaka's been all that exciting. And yet, no, I should have visited them earlier. I'm just glad it's not too late and they haven't forgotten about me. I'm so excited to see everyone. I wonder what's happened since I left. Ding dong! Next up, Minasato! Please just the plot button if you're paying! I press the button. In just a minute, no, a few seconds, I'll be there. The nervousness I felt earlier seems to have faded away. All I feel now is excitement! I'm a little embarrassed feeling this way, but I can't help it. Hurry, hurry, I can't wait any longer. Homecoming Morenatsu Revisited. Oh, man. Look at this bus. It actually looks like a bus stop this time, because it's got, like, signs and shit. I've finally arrived at the world-famous Albuquerque Holiday Inn, where the towels are oh so fluffy. Ha! I take a deep breath. Just as I remembered, it feels so much better here than in the big city. It's not too late for me to be a country boy again, is it? I chuckled to myself under my breath while picking up my luggage. Now then, Grandma and Grandpa's house should be nearby. Oh shit, Herm! The bushes over there seem to be rustling. I wonder what's... Holy tits, it's a Torhico! Where? Dude, your luggage is flying everywhere! Here, let me help you out. Torhico? Looking skinny. He does look a lot skinnier than before. What? Did you forget what I looked like? I have to do a double take. I can't believe my eyes. No way. The Torhico I knew was small and pudgy. You can't be him. Duh. I started working out after junior high. Say hello to the new and improved Torhico Ushima. He's completely outgrown me. I'm not sure I'm comfortable with this. You said you were coming today, so I waited nearby. It took longer than I expected, so I decided to surprise you. My eyes widen at that. Did you really wait all this time just for me? Don't put it that way. The only real way to get to Minasato is by bus, after all. Plus, the schedule is predictable. I'm glad to see your bus came on time today. I rub behind my head. He's the same as ever, always energetic Torhico. Anyway, it's been too long, bro. Get over here, you bastard. Wait a minute, Torhico, you're hurting me. Torhico gives me a firm hug with his furry stripe-head arms. Back then, he had to jump up to hug me. He was so small and adorable. Now there's this tall, athletic Torhico hugging me. This really hurts. I think I'm gonna pass out. Tor, go easy on me. Things are a little different now. Sorry, I'm just really glad to see you. I told everybody you were coming home today. We're having a welcoming party over for you over at the Raimon. Wow, that old restaurant is still around? We used to eat there all the time when we were kids. Glad to see not everything has changed. You need to get over there. Everyone's looking forward to seeing you again. We went through a lot of trouble getting everything set up. While saying that, he puts me in a headlock and starts rubbing his fist into my head. Ow, ow, wow. Wait, stop. You're the one who sent me the letter in the first place. You came back faster than I expected. We had to scramble together to make things work. I'm glad you did, though. The fist rubs even harder into my scalp with that exclamation. Ow, Torhico, stop. Sorry. I take a deep breath while gently rubbing the place where his fist was 5 seconds ago. Hey, I'm into the Raimon now. You care to join me? So there really is a welcoming party for me, huh? You bet your scrawny fox ass, dude. I'd love to go right now, but glance down at the bag strewn across the ground. I need to drop off my luggage and say hi to my grandparents first. Alright, makes sense. Well, you know where to find me. I'm not the kind to be late to a party. Especially one I'm organizing. While picking up one of my bags, my hand grazes across a familiar object. Oh, I almost forgot. Pulled my cell phone out of its pouch and turned it on. Torhico, give me your phone number. Didn't we call him? Sure, I don't use mine much, though. What? Maybe they meant his home phone? You're kidding, right? Why not? Dude, the village has terrible reception. Check it. No way. Look at my cell phone again. No bars. Great. Of course Minasato has crappy signal. It's only 2017. A lot of us have cell phones, but we never use them. The only thing they're useful here is emergency calls. If you're patient. I don't even carry mine around anymore. What's the point of the damn things when the signal is terrible and the service is expensive? The internet isn't all it's cracked up to be either. Boy, fucking tell me about it. That's not a big deal, Hiroyuki. We can make do without it. Guess he's probably right. Everyone is close by, and if I need to call Mom, I can always use Grandma and Grandpa's real phone. Dude, what's up with your face? Is that what a city boy looks like when cut off from the World Wide Web? Irk. You know what? Never mind me going to the Raimon right now. With you looking so lost, I'm gonna have to escort you to your grandparents' house. I feel my cheeks flare up with Tora's teasing. I didn't think I was that dependent on technology. Whatever. I guess we can drop off my luggage and head to the Raimon. Come on, bro. Let's get going. What? Before I realize what's happening, I'm pulled into another headlock and dragged along the road. A welcoming party, huh? I wonder who's gonna be there. My stomach flutters in excitement. I can't wait to find out. Act 1, okay. Reconnect. The two of us walk along an old, familiar road. Not much has changed in Minasato since I've been gone. Everything still looks the way I remember it. Dirt roads leading to paved roads. Even the buildings are exactly the same. Hey, Tora, has anything interesting happened since I left? Has anything actually changed? Nah, you coming back this summer has been the most interesting thing in years. Really? So nothing's happened? Not even anything small? Well, sure, a few small incidents here or there. Ah, there's a toy I remember, always the trickster cat. I know what you're thinking. Believe it or not, most of them were Konosuke's fault. Don't look at me like that. Well, there's a name I haven't heard in years. Poor Konosuke was always our third wheel when it came to crazy shenanigans. The three of us together were the absolute terrors of Minasato. I sigh slightly so Torhico doesn't hear. Those were the days. I like to think I've grown up a bit since then. Then there was this thing called the Village Revitalization Project. Ooh, he's still talking? I kind of spaced out. The number of weird souvenirs for sale has increased, but that's not really anything newsworthy. How about you? Is there anything cool in Osaka? Konosuke's been kind of obsessed with seeing big cities since you moved away. Well, I knew this question would come up eventually. It's alright, I guess. It's not as fancy as it seems when you're a part of it. Never mind how lonely it actually is. Hiroyuki, do you recognize that house? Toa points a clawed finger to a small building in the distance. Hey, it's my grandparents' house. With a slight giggle, I start running towards it. And it hasn't changed one bit. What? Wait up! Precious childhood memories flow through my mind as I quickly approach their house. This is so cool. It's almost as if everything stayed the same for 5 years, waiting for me to return. Well, I'm glad to see you're having fun. Yeah. Wow, I'm completely out of breath, and he's standing there smiling at me with a smug grin. I really let myself go over the years, didn't I? You should head inside. I'm sure they're all looking forward to seeing you. You're not coming with me? Nah, I forgot I had to do something for my dad back home. I should do it before he decides to tear my head off. Ah, I see. Good luck, bro. Screw you. He winks at me playfully. I'll see you at the welcoming party. We'll talk plenty more then. Don't be late, got it? Yeah, got it. See you later, Tora. When we were younger, we used to say goodbye like this all the time. Nothing has changed. Except Torhico's figure. Hello? Small head pops around the corner from the kitchen. Hiroyuki, is that you? Oh, it's good to see you. Hi, Grandma. Dear grandson is here! I have to cover my ears from the shrill sound of my grandma's yell. I forgot how loud it is. You see Grandpa's ears perk up as he sits watching television in the living room. Hey, can you speak up? You know I can't hear well anymore. His eyes instantly lock with mine as he turns his head to investigate the yelling. Hiroyuki! I knew you were coming today, but I didn't think it'd be so soon. Grandma, Grandpa, it's been too long. Thank you for letting me stay the month. I bow graciously to them while speaking loud enough for Grandpa to hear. We hardly had time to prepare. I'm sorry for dropping this on you so suddenly. It was sort of on a whim. Grandpa gets up from the sofa and starts walking into the hall to greet me. No, there's no need to apologize. You're always welcome here, so please, make yourself at home. Here, let me show you to your room. This used to be your father's. Oh, I'm gonna get Dad's old room? That's awesome. I know it's old and not very luxurious, but there's still a TV and a fan in here. Your bed's in the closet. You can set it up wherever you like. Thanks, Grandma. If you need to use the phone, it's by the front door. Got it. I need to get going soon, though. I just found out my friends are throwing me a welcoming party at the Raimon. Is that so? Well, that's great to hear. Yeah, I'm probably going to have dinner there tonight, so don't worry about preparing anything for me. Oh, that's a shame. I was going to cook something special for you, but I suppose it could wait till another night. She looks slightly dejected as she leaves me alone in the room to get settled in. Sorry, Grandma. I start unpacking some of my luggage and need to head to the restaurant soon, but I'd rather not make it look like I'm using my grandparents for temporary living space, even though you are. What the fuck? I stop in my tracks. My face flushes red. I guess I kinda am using them, aren't I? I love my grandparents. I just... guess it explains why Grandma left me the way she did. I'm gonna have to make it up to them later. And I'm sure that means a lot of chores. Turn my attention back to my luggage, set the bag down on a nearby desk, and start putting my clothes into the dresser. My hands fumble to catch my cell phone as it slips out of the bag. The thing is the nerve to turn on as my fingers touch the screen, reminding me of the signal quality in Minnesota. What a load of crap. I'm tempted to throw it back in the bag, but another thought crosses my mind. Wait, why don't I take it with me? I should see if I can get a group photo with it while everyone's together tonight. I smile to myself while shoving the thing back into my pocket. There we go, Hiroyuki. Now you're using your brain. I'm such a genius. Bansha. What does that mean? I strike a pose straight from my favorite manga. I hope nobody saw that. Anyway, with my clothes put away in the dresser, I start wandering around the room while examining my living space for the next month. I reach into the closet, pull out the bed stuff. I notice an old fan sitting on the floor inside. Grandma did say there was a fan in here. And now that I'm thinking about it, it's quite hot today. That's the Morenatsu I know, complaining about the hot weather ever since the fucking beginning. I dropped the bedding on the floor. I'll set that up later. Instead, I reach into the closet again and pull out the fan. Where's the closest power outlet? There we go, right next to the desk. With a smile, I arrange the fans on the table that's facing and I plan to sleep. Plug it in and press the on button. Crap. Of course it's not working. I mean, it looks pretty old. It's probably as old as my dad or something. Well, it doesn't look like it's been used in a long time. I doubt we have a spare anywhere, though. Hey, I'm about to ask out loud if I can trade fans with my grandparents. But I catch myself remembering what happened earlier. Can't do that to them. They're already letting me stay here for free. What kind of freeloading grandson would that make me? No. I'm just gonna have to deal with this. I can handle it. Turn on, damn it! It's no use. It's no use! This is gonna be a long summer. Defeated, I comb my hair back with my fingers, then walk back into the hall, satisfied with the way I've prepared my new room. Oh, satisfied enough. I gently close the door behind me, then call out to my grandparents, Grandma, Grandpa, I'm heading out. I'll be back later tonight. I hear a voice yell at me from the kitchen, Have a good time, dear. Hey, look at this little city, little town. As I turned the corner onto Minnesota's main street, I'm met with a wave of familiar sights. Whoa. The shops, the atmosphere, even the constant echo of chattering villagers brings back so many memories. It's like I've stepped right into a time capsule containing my childhood. I'm sure if I were able to see my face right now, I'd have the biggest grin on it. I want to stick around and explore some more, but I don't exactly have time to do so. Now, where was the rhyme on again? I've got somewhere I need to be. Images of the restaurant flew through my mind. It never was the fanciest place around, but it had that old-fashioned charm. As far as I remember, it's the only restaurant in Minnesota, though it could have changed over the years. It wasn't always a restaurant either. When I was an elementary school kid, it was actually a bar. Around the time I entered middle school, the old man who runs the place installed a small stove to cook meat for his customers. The rest, as they say, is history! Red paper lanterns. That's definitely the rhyme on I remember.